hot pea mushrooms.
Hello guys, and welcome to today's video.
Steven almost knocked over the camera.
It happens. Why is it pointing down?
I don't know.
We'll get it eventually. There we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reading weird laws in each state. So I guess this is the weirdest law in each state, and they just go in alphabetical order. So do you want to read first, or do you want me to read first?
I can read first.
Okay.
Alright, so the first state up is Alabama.
Nope. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. Go ahead.
So the weird law in Alabama is no stink bombs or confetti.
So like New Year's Eve, they can't like throw confetti?
I guess. I never had a stink bomb before, so.
They smell bad. Somebody did stink bombs as a senior prank in my high school. Alright, next up is Alaska. No getting drunk in a bar. Interesting.
Alright, so I guess that would cut down on drunk driving then. That's a pretty good law.
Well, they can't get drunk in a bar. Doesn't say they can't get drunk anywhere else.
Well, yeah, but if you're drunk in a bar, you gotta drive home. It's kind of a good law.
Yeah.
Alright, so for Arizona, which is the third state, no spitting in public.
Which I think is a good law, because I hate when I see people spit. It's gross.
Kind of gross. One time, we don't live in Arkansas, or Arizona, sorry, but we were in a garage sale, my family and I, and this dude just spit right in our driveway. It was not.
Was I with you?
No.
Oh.
We didn't even know each other then, but it was disgusting. A big old honking loogie right in the driveway.
That's gross. You know, I've like spit out food before, but I don't think I'd ever, not in public. I would never do that in public. Alright. Arkansas. In Arkansas, you must pronounce the state name correctly.
So it's not Arkansas?
Guess not. I mean, for us it could be, but for them, they have to say Arkansas, if that's actually how you say it.
Comment below, that's how you actually say it. So, the next state is California. No nuclear weapons. Obviously.
Yeah, it says obviously on there. I mean, I guess.
So under that it says it is illegal to build, maintain, or use a nuclear weapon within Chico, California city limits.
Good law.
Yeah, I don't want anyone walking around with a nuke.
In Colorado, there's no catapulting.
Huh, guess we're going back to the Middle Ages. Connecticut. Pickles must bounce.
What?
Yep. As you can see, it says maybe.
It's weird enough to not believe us, but believe us. It says pickles must bounce.
Camera's not focusing. There we go. Very weird.
Do we have a pickle? Should we try to bounce it?
No, we're not from Connecticut.
But pickles don't bounce though. If you throw it on the ground, it's just gonna go.
Well, I think it means like whole pickle, not like sliced deli pickles.
So do cucumbers have to bounce? My thing keeps scrolling to the top. Alright. Next one is Delaware. Strict trick-or-treating times are enforced. So it says to prevent mischief, how do you say it? Mischief?
Yeah.
Of any sort, children in the city of Rehoboth Beach may only go trick-or-treating between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. on Halloween. Unless Halloween falls on a Sunday, in that case, such going door to door and house to house for treats shall take place on the evening of October 30th instead. So if October falls on a Sunday, They have to go trick-or-treating on Saturday.
If Halloween falls.
What did I say, October?
Yeah.
If Halloween falls. I mean, when we were passing out candy here, it only took like 2 hours. People stopped trick-or-treating before 8, I think.
It's not, trick-or-treating now is not like it was when I was a child.
No, we used to stay out till like 10 o'clock at night.
And I used to start early, like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and get all the candy I could. And stay out as late as I could.
Yeah.
Alright, next state. Florida. No selling children. Under that, it says, we know that kids can be annoying, especially when they say things like this in school. Oh, I guess that was a link. But it's a felony in Florida.
Doesn't say anything about selling adults that act like kids. I'm just kidding. Okay, Georgia. You can't eat fried chicken with utensils. So you can't eat your fried chicken with a fork, and you can't cut it up with a knife. So you have to just eat it with your hands.
Is that like fried chicken on the bone, or just like chicken fingers?
Well, it says you can't eat fried chicken with utensils. So does that mean you can cut it up before you eat it?
I have no clue. Alright, so our next date.
Oh wait, it says
Oh,
finger licking is not a suggestion in Georgia. It's mandatory. So you have to eat with your hands, no matter what kind of chicken it is.
well.
And it says you will be arrested. A tourist was arrested for using a fork to eat their chicken in 2009.
So, on to Hawaii. Their weird law is no billboards.
I guess I could kind of see that because, like, I feel sometimes like billboards are a big distraction when you drive. And in Hawaii, there's a lot of like cliffs and mountains that you have to drive through. So
Yeah, and
maybe
there's-
it's a distraction
And
issue.
I can't imagine there's a lot of excess space for billboards to be. And it kind of makes sense too, because who looks at a billboard and says, "Oh, I'm gonna go there," because they looked at the billboard. You know, billboards I feel like were a big thing like earlier
I feel like
2000s.
if I was in Hawaii, I wouldn't be looking at billboards anyway. I'd probably be looking at all of the palm trees and beach, and probably wouldn't even notice billboards. All right, next one is Idaho. No cannibalism.
That's a good one.
Good one.
I'd follow that anywhere. Alright, so now on to Illinois. No fancy bike riding. It says, listen here, city slicker. Galesburg city law strictly prohibits fancy riding of any bicycle on city streets, particularly riding with both hands removed from the handlebars, both feet removed from the pedals, or any acrobatic shenanigans on your fancy velocipede.
So you can ride your bike. You just have to like ride it normally. You can't like
You can't
ride with no hands. You can't be doing tricks.
Yeah, so
like no BMX stuff.
So all them BMXers that are in Illinois are breaking the law.
Okay, for Indiana, proper black cat etiquette on Friday the 13th. It says all black cats must wear bells around their necks on Friday the 13th. The rule was introduced on October 13th, 1939 as a war measure to alleviate mental strain on the populace and has technically been in effect since. So what if there's like, what if it's not like your cat? What if it's just like a stray cat?
Well, I guess you gotta go run, catch
have
it.
extra collars on you to go.
Have extra bells. Bells on deck.
Yeah.
So our next state is Iowa. No faking your butter.
That sounds so weird.
It says someone got a misdemeanor for attempting to pass off margarine
As real butter.
as real butter.
Spend up to 30 days in jail and a $625 fine.
Well, I mean, butter is better. than margarine.
Imagine having to call it margarine though, and having to pay $625. Like if you act, is that what it's saying? Like you have to call it butter, or you have to
You have to use. I think it's saying you have to use
real butter.
So you can't use
So
fake
if you
butter.
go to a restaurant and you assume that they're not using real butter, you can sue the restaurant pretty much. I guess.
I don't know who would go to that extreme. But
Anyone who wants money. Alright, in Kansas, no snowballs. It's illegal to throw snowballs. Interesting.
In Kentucky, no dueling. So it says, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons, nor acted as a second in another person's duel. So no dueling like they did back then in the early ages.
In Louisiana, you can't steal someone's catfish.
That's pretty sweet.
I mean, I don't like fishing, but
Don't they like stick their hand in like a hole and pull out fish? So I don't know how you'd really steal someone's catfish. Huh. Alright, so now Maine. Don't advertise on tombstones. Pretty good one.
Hawaii can advertise on tombstones because they can't use billboards.
But who would want to advertise on a tombstone? That's just kind of mean.
I'm just saying though.
True.
Maine can advertise on billboards, but Hawaii can't, so Hawaii can advertise on tombstones.
True.
I also heard in Hawaii, I don't know if this is true, I've never been there, but I've heard it. Like if you go visit a volcano, it's bad luck if you like steal the ash. Because like you know how some people, when they go on trips, like if you go to a beach or something, you pick up shells and collect them and stuff. I heard that if like you try to take ash from a volcano, then it's bad luck. Thought that was interesting. In Maryland, there's no cursing while driving. I know a couple people who would have issues with that.
Massachusetts. No dancing to the national anthem.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone dance.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone dance to it either, but I think that's pretty respectful, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's a weird law. I wouldn't call that a weird law. I think that should be a law everywhere. In Michigan, bounty hunting encouraged. And in parentheses it says then not. So let's read it. It says, until 2006, every citizen of Michigan was encouraged to be a bounty hunter. A 1941 act titled an act to provide for the payment of bounties for the killing of starlings and crows offered any citizen a bounty of 3 cents per starling killed and 10 cents per crow. So as long as they were presented in a state of good preservation, the law was repealed in 2006. I'm kind of confused on that, but okay.
In Minnesota, they don't have any big pops there. No pig greasing is their weird law.
You said no pops.
No big pops.
You're trying to make a joke. Alright, in Mississippi, no limits on big gulp size. Now, before I read it, when I think of that, I think of like the big gulp drinks at like gas stations.
Oh, from 7-Eleven?
Yeah. So do you think that's what it means? It says, Mississippi believes in a person's inalienable right to consume big gulps. Oh, so I guess like when you're drinking any drink, you can take as big of a sip as you want?
Well, that's good, because I take really big gulps when I drink.
I always make fun of Steven because he'll open a water bottle, and in one sip, he drank half the bottle. And my sips, like, it takes me like 5 hours to drink one water bottle.
So in Missouri, Tarzan's not welcome.
Interesting.
It says, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, prankish Tarzans be warned. In University City, Missouri, it is illegal to swing upon another person's motor vehicle and honk their horn for them.
So no stealing someone else's car?
No, swinging upon another person's motor vehicle. So no jumping, honking their horn for them. I guess.
Got it. Noted. In Montana, no fulf. The heck does that mean? Anyone who's driven through Montana has inevitably wondered, how far could I throw a frisbee over the plains? Those who seek answers avoid Helena. It is illegal to play fulf. Oh, it's frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Anywhere not deemed a sanctioned fulf course. Curiosity could cost you $500 or 6 months in jail time.
We play disc golf all the time.
Yeah, we call it disc golf here, though, not frisbee golf.
So, on to Nebraska. No marriage if you have VD.
Interesting. So
what it says.
Disease.
What?
It says technically no person afflicted with a venereal disease may get married in Nebraska.
Huh.
Alright, in Nevada, be selective with x-rays. So it says, say what you will about the vice and commercialism of Las Vegas. At least they're looking out for their feet. In Nevada, it is illegal to use an x-ray device to determine someone's shoe size. I don't think I've ever said, hey, what shoe size are you? Let's get an x-ray.
No, I don't carry my x-ray in my pocket. So now on to New Hampshire. No seaweed collecting.
We're just sitting here, because I'm trying to think. I'm not good with maps. Like, is New Hampshire on, like, a coast?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's right by Vermont.
So would there even be seaweed to collect, is what I'm getting at?
There's seaweed in, like, there's seaweed in, like, ponds and lakes.
Well, it says beach. Forbidden to collect seaweed from the beach at night. Yes, it's unfair, but you should have thought about that before becoming a nocturnal sushi chef. My turn?
Yep.
Alright, New Jersey. No murder while wearing a bulletproof vest. This one does not make sense to me. Well, actually, I take that back. Because I automatically think of, like, police officers. Like, they wear bulletproof vests. But, well, nobody murders.
Well, I don't.
Nobody's intent is to murder someone, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, what I'm curious about is, like, if someone is going out to murder someone, then they're not gonna obviously, like, why wear a bulletproof vest if you're gonna be the one murdering?
So it says it's against the law to murder someone, obviously. But in Jersey, it's double against the law to murder someone while you're wearing a bulletproof vest. See if you can follow along. Wearing a bulletproof vest while committing or attempting to commit a crime of the first degree is a crime of the second degree.
So it's 2 for the price of 1, basically.
So if you murder someone, that's against the law, and you get penalized for that. But if you murder someone while wearing a vest, then you get double time.
Double penalized, yeah.
Double penalized.
So now New Mexico. Redefining indecent exposure. I'm very bad at reading.
So
let's take a break to focus on what's not illegal. Walking around with your butt out. In New Mexico, indecent exposure is defined as intentionally exposing one's primary genital area to public view. Buttocks are nowhere to be mentioned.
So it's saying you can't walk around naked, but if people were walking around like how guys like sag their pants, like that's fine. That's not illegal.
No, they're saying you like if you had buttless buttless chaps, it'd be fine, just as long as your main genital is covered.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but when guys sag their pants, they have their underwear showing.
Well, I kind of meant if they weren't wearing underwear.
Oh.
They were going commando. So in New York, sales tax for sliced bagels. If you order a sliced bagel in New York City, carry an 8-cent carry an 8-cent sales tax. Uncut bagels are typically tax exempt. Here's the state with the okay. So it's saying if you buy a bagel, it's not taxed 8 cents. But if you want it sliced, you have to pay 8 cents more.
That's ridiculous. That's good. That's not a Michigan rule. So now North Carolina. Be careful with your doggy bag. It says in North Carolina it is a felony to steal more than $1,000 worth of grease, and a misdemeanor to steal under $1,000 worth.
What?
Huh. So it also says grease theft, it turns out, was a huge problem in North Carolina before this 2012 law passed, with midnight grease bandits persistently preventing biodiesel companies from purchasing restaurants' excess oil to convert into fuel.
So in North Dakota, no late night fireworks, which I think should be a law in every state.
I agree.
It gets annoying after a certain time when you're trying to sleep.
Now on to Ohio. Toilet paper in coal mines, please.
So without reading this, if you go into a coal mine, you have to have toilet paper in there in case you have to use the bathroom.
Let's see. Toilet paper in coal mines, please. I guess so. Do they have a lot of coal mines in Ohio?
Goodness. Operators of underground coal mines must provide an adequate supply of toilet paper with each toilet. It's too bad the letter of the law here stops at coal mines. So yeah, I guess that's what it's saying. In Oklahoma, you cannot wrestle with a bear.
Dang it, I was hoping to do that.
Any bear? Well, I guess that's a dumb question. Because you don't just walk around seeing pandas and everything. But that's what I first thought of.
Pandas in Oklahoma.
I was thinking a zoo!
Well, who's gonna jump in with a panda?
You know how many news stories there are of animals and people interacting with them? Like, what if you're a zookeeper and you're friends with a panda bear and you play wrestle? You get in trouble. That's what it's saying. So if you want to wrestle with a bear, don't go to Oklahoma.
So now we're on to Oregon. No. Test of physical endurance while driving. It says it is considered a speed racing offense in Oregon if you participate in any test of physical endurance while on the highway. Sorry, y'all. No more seeing how long you can work the steering wheel with your teeth. I have never thought to bite my steering wheel and drive.
I've known people to drive like with their knees.
Yeah.
Like when you lift your leg up and drive.
Yeah.
In Pennsylvania, bingo is only for non-felons. So I guess people in jail or people who have recently gotten out of jail cannot play bingo. Interesting.
So now on to Rhode Island. Don't impersonate an auctioneer. So it says you can't even dress up as one for Halloween as a kid or an adult.
So South Carolina, no working or dancing on Sundays. That's a good one. Because technically, well, not technically, but depending on like what you believe in and stuff, Sundays are supposed to be used as like a rest day. That's why typically, like in America, kids don't go to school on Sundays.
And it's like from where my family, it was always used for like a family day.
Yeah.
To hang out with like family and stuff.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good law. It's not weird.
So now on to South Dakota. Fireworks approved to help with farming. It says they're used to protect sunflower crops, as long as they're 600 feet away from the nearest church, home, or schoolhouse.
In Tennessee, permits for panhandling. Panhandlers in Memphis must apply for a permit before panhandling. Formally, this formality costs the destitute $10. Today, it's free.
Huh. So now on to Texas. Keep litter on aircrafts. It's illegal to throw litter out of aircrafts unless it's in specific blue bins.
In Utah, no missiles in bus terminals. I think that's a very good law.
I agree. In Vermont,
I keep doing that.
clotheslines, be gone.
So you can't use clotheslines to...
Nope, prohibiting the use of any type of clothesline.
Do people still use those? Like, I know some people do, but like, I've never used a clothesline because we've always had like a dryer.
I see a lot of people do it with like apartments or stuff because the dryers that they have, or the dryers at the cleaners, are too strong or too hot for their clothes, and it's cheaper.
So I guess in Vermont you have to like either hang up your clothes, not on a clothesline, so like use hangers, put them in a closet, whatever, or use a dryer. In Virginia, you cannot have a skunk as a pet. Oh darn. I don't know if there's probably people out there that would want a skunk as a pet. Nobody that I know.
I've actually heard they are really good pets.
I thought you were about to say I've actually wanted one.
No. No. I've actually seen people, not like in real life. Like in real life, on like a video, I've seen people have skunks as pets, and they said they're really good pets.
I would be so terrified of getting sprayed and having to like bathe in tomato sauce.
You have to like evacuate your house.
Depending on what pet you have, when they pass gas, it smells like a skunk. Like my dog's right over there. It smells like a skunk sometimes.
Because it's all the salmon they eat, all the fish.
That's not their fault. One of my dogs is allergic, so they can't have like meat, like chicken or beef or anything, so poor dogs have to eat salmon all the time.
So now, on to Washington. No Sasquatch poaching. Now, personally, I'm not a believer in the Sasquatch. I don't think there is one, but...
Have you ever seen those Sasquatch commercials with beef jerky?
Yeah, Jack Links.
Yeah, those are funny. Alright, West Virginia. No drones for bird hunting.
I think that's kind of okay. It takes away the fun of what hunting really is. It's making it easier. And it's making it easier for the person hunting and harder for the animal being hunted.
I'm just like dumbfounded because I think hunting is dangerous anyway because accidents happen, and using a drone, especially someone that doesn't know how to operate a drone, it could probably cause a lot of damage. So I agree with that law. I don't think it should just be in West Virginia though, but whatever.
In Wisconsin, better make that butter delicious.
I don't know if that would be a law, but I think that's something that you would assume because Wisconsin is known for like dairy stuff.
Known for cheese, but cheese and butter are pretty different.
No, I know. Dairy though, I'm saying, not just cheese.
It says Wisconsin law demands that all cheese and butter produced in the state be highly pleasing.
In Wyoming. What? Sorry.
It also says cows have the right of way on highways.
So there's cow crossing.
Apparently.
All right, in Wyoming, don't buy junk from a drunk. Says, purchasing scrap metals, rubber, rags, or paper from an intoxicated person is prohibited. I mean, I don't think I'd ever buy.
I would buy nothing from a drunk, especially junk.
That's it, right?
Yep.
That was all 50 states?
It was 50 indeed.
So if you guys know any weird laws, either where you live or if you've heard weird laws from other states or even countries, I'm sure other countries have a lot of weird laws, you can comment them down below. We'll read them. I think some of them made sense. Some of them weren't very weird to me. Some of them were a little weird. But maybe if you lived in that state, it wouldn't be weird to you, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Alright, we're going to end the video right here. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. We love all the love and support you guys give to us. And as always, be passionate.
Be inspiring.
And always remember that nothing is impossible.